He's a pretty good one. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm about to lose him. Nice, nice crappie right there. Wow. Now that's what we're talking about. That's what we was looking for right there. I knew they was in here somewhere. Yes sir, a good one. Come on in here, baby. Easy. Oh man, I'm about to lose him. Oh man. Wow. Man, you talk about nervous. I was about to lose him. Oh. Turn his trolling motor off. Wow. That's a good one. Man. Trolling these poles on the side and fishing the other side is fun. Never know what you're gonna get. Well, hey guys, we are back, and it's a pretty gloomy November day, but we're gonna see if we can brighten it up a little bit with some fish. There's a black and white crappie in this part of the river. We're gonna be using a slip bobber and a jig hook. Now you can use any kind of jig you want. Bobber garlands are great. Hand tides are excellent in my opinion, because the hair, the bucktail on there, or the feather, it kind of moves around like that in the water. And if you use a rabbit zonker fur on the body, it does the same thing. It can move and not even be moving in the water. It just kind of floats around. Makes it look realistic. That's what I like using them. But as far as tipping my jig, I love tipping the jig with the Minnow for a reason, because it catches bigger fish for me. Now it might not for you, but it does for me. Crappie bites, I catch more crappie, but I catch a lot more smaller ones. But if I put the that Minnow on there, it targets the bigger fish, and I catch some slabs sometimes, guys, and that's why I continue to do that. That's why I troll my poles with jigs and minnows, because I'm after them slabs. Let's go see if we can catch some. Well guys, I got me some poles trolling out here. I got me a couple right there, and I fished this little corner right here, and I'm just going to be casting out here and seeing if I can't find some crappie. And I'll catch some extra crappie a lot of times with these poles on the side of the boat. That's why I do that. Just sometimes I catch some really good ones. Like the last time I was in here, I caught one over 15 inches on a little short pole right up against the boat. So you never know where these guys are lurking. That's why I do it, guys. But anyway, let me show you the lure we're using today. We're just using a Thiel crappie cork. That's a 7/8 oval. They're about 4 inches long, and I got it pinned with a couple rubber bobber stoppers. I like a little bit of slack in there, because that lifts that jig up, and then when I pull it, it lifts it up some more, and then it flutters back down to the bottom. And I'm just using a hand-tied jig. Most of the paint's knocked off of this one, but anyway, it was white, a white head, a chartreuse green body with some golden purple flake, and it's got hair jig on the bucktail on the back with a little bit of gold flake in that, and a live minnow. And that's all I'm doing. I just cast her out there, and I let it sit for about 5 Mississippis. Look at that, I'm getting a bite. And then I'll do a little pop, like a twitch, basically, in a twitch, and which my cork's not upright. There it goes. But anyway, if that don't work, I usually do a pull, stop and pause, pull, stop and pause, pull, stop and pause. And then when I want to get aggressive, when they start biting really good, I want to get some action going on pretty quick, I'll cast it out there, and I'll just do a pop, 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 and stop. Pop, 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 and stop. And that's all we're doing. But anyway, guys, I wanted to give you my take on the ACC crappie rods. I have a jigging rod, a 7-foot jigging rod, and they're great for jigging, but they're not really good for casting long distances. So if you want a jigging rod, get you a jigging rod. This right here is an ACC crappie sticks. Now this is a 6'2" dock shooter. It's a lot stiffer than the jigging rods. So what you got here is a very easy to cast a light lure. You can cast it pretty good distance, 4 to 6 pound test, pretty easy. But you got to have that stiffness and a good sensitive tip to fight, you know, feel the fish and stuff. But it's got a good backbone to fight that fish too. So this is a very, I like this rod. It's a very good rod, and it's affordable, and it works perfect. If you're a bank fisherman and you want to do light tackle, you know, jigs and bobbers and stuff like that, and you want to fish from the bank and get the most castability that you can, this is a pretty good rod. There he goes, look at this. Boom. Oh, we got a little white crappie. Here, right up against the boat too. Easy. Man, he's a fighter. All right. 10.5. We'll take it. Well guys, I wanted to give you my take on ACC crappie stick rods. I'm not affiliated with them, for number one. I do have a couple other rods. I have, oh, there he is. Let me get him in here. Oh, come on, man, what a fighter. This is a good little rod right here. Look at that, I'm about to lose him. I'll tell you about this rod in just a second. Let me get this fish off of here. He's a little smaller. He ain't gonna be no keeper, I don't think, but we'll give him a little measurement. All right. Yeah, pretty black crappie. Yes sir, he's pretty. Oh, guess what? He's a keeper. Little over 10. Well, he's gonna be eating crappie. We'll take it. Now this rod we're using is an ACC crappie sticks. The number is GS06M. It is called a 6'2" dock shooter. Now some of their rods have a lot of flex in them. This one doesn't. This one's more stiffer. It's got a good backbone and a good sensitive tip to do exactly what I'm doing. I use them for brim fishing and crappie fishing. They work really good. Now I also use Shakespeare Micro Series, guys. These are some great rods. And oh yeah, you'll have to go to the website if you want to check this out, because I'm not affiliated. I just use their rods. Now this rod you can find in a link in the description box. It's a Shakespeare Micro Series 5'6" light action rod. These are also good rods. Got a good backbone and a good sensitive tip. They don't quite cast as far as this one because it is a little longer, but it has this special eye. I'll show you this. That kind of helps that line sail through there. I don't know how it does it, but it actually does cast a little bit further than that Shakespeare Micro Series. I can tell you this, both of these are good rods if you're bank fishing. If you're walking the banks, these are great rods. They'll cast out there pretty good. Now, you start getting into them flimsy rods, got a little more flex in them, that's more for jigging. They're not really good casters. They're good for jigging the bank, but they're not really good for casting long distances unless you got a lot of weight on them. Light jigs like this, they don't cast very good, but unless you got a special technique, because I just can't do it. But these little stiffer rods, these are light action rods, but they're stiff. They cast great. He is. Come on in here. Oh, he's a good one. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's a pretty decent one anyhow. Oh yeah. Old black crappie. What is that? Piece of string. Alrighty. Yeah, he's a good one. Little over 11. Pretty black crappie. We'll take it. Well, today, guys, we're using an Garcia MAX X10 light spinning reel. I love these things. I have several of them. That's what I use. It's got 4 ball bearings, 2 on here, on each side of the crank. Now, I bought a lot of reels that had 1 ball bearing on one side and a plastic bushing on the other. I'm going to tell you now, you don't want that, because after a little time, it'll go to sticking, so it'll be doing this right here. You'll be trying to reel and it'll be stopping you from turning. But when you get dual ball bearings, they just turn so smooth. And I put a lot of miles on these reels, guys, and they still work like new money. But anyway, guys, it's got a 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. I got her spooled with 6-pound test high-vis Mr. Crappie. And you can check out this reel down below the video. I have a link in the description box, an Amazon link, where you can check it out. Well, I'm putting up my cover on my thing because it's out of power. Not enough battery power to keep her going. So pull this on up and out of here. I'm going nowhere else because I ain't got no battery power. So what can I do? Not much. There he is. Oh, good one. Come on in here. Good enough to eat anyhow. Easy. White crappie. Let's see what he is on the scale. Almost 10.5. It'd make a good whole fryer. We'll take it. And I should, but I don't understand why they're dying anyhow. Let's see if it's live. Oh yeah, he's live. He's live. Are you live? Yep, he's live. So them two are live. Whatever. There he is. Oh, man. He just kept on going. Get him on in here. Where do you think you going? Oh, chunky crappie. Man. And he is. He's a fat one. Yes, sir. We'll give him a little measurement. A little over 11.5. That's a chunky one. We'll take it. I am out of battery power, so I don't have no. I ain't had a sonar in a little while. I turn it on, it just shuts itself down because it ain't got enough voltage. Trolling motor's barely holding me in the wind, but we're still trying to catch us some fish. If the wind will calm down, I'll warm up a little bit. It's actually cold out here, pretty cold. There ain't no sun, but I should have put me. I got little thermals on, but I didn't bring me a thermal shirt. I should have put me a thermal shirt on under this thermal jacket, and then I'd stay a little bit warmer. Oh, come on in here. He's a pretty good one. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm about to lose him. Nice crappie right there. Wow. Now that's what we're talking about. That's what we was looking for right there. I knew they was in here somewhere. Yes, sir. Let's see what his length is right here. Oh man, look at that, guys. Move that over. He's over 13.25. Nice slab crop. There's another one. I got another one. Put him in there. Oh, That's a bass. Where'd he come from? He's a pretty good one too. Well, you know, I'm catching these fish for a friend today, so I'm gonna give him this bass too, because he eats bass. This will be a good one for him. I think he said his wife likes bass, so we're gonna give him a bass. I'm gonna pull on out of here. See if, oh, look at there, there's another one, guys. There's another one. I'm gonna catch 3 fish in a row here. Got to get out of them snags before we can do that though. Okay. So get this one done. Okay. There we go. Oh, he jumped right on it. Oh, bass is pretty strong. Let's see what he. That's a good eating size bass. He ought to be happy. We're right at 14, no, excuse me. We're right at 15 inches. 15-inch bass, we'll take him too. One thing I like, guys, is one of these floating handles, because you stick your hands down and fish around for them minnows. When it's cold, the wind's blowing and all that stuff, it's not good on your hands. And that's another reason I like to have a little towel here so I can dry my hands afterwards, because your hands get cold really fast. Now I wear gloves when it gets super cold, but until I have to wear them, I try not to. But anyway, that's just another tip. Just make sure you get you one of them floating handles, so you ain't got to dig that thing out of the bottom of the water. Oh, there he is. If I can keep him on there. Oh, he's a good one. Come on in here. Yes, sir. There we go. Nice white crappie. Whew. It's pretty. Okay, we got 12 1/4. That's another good one. We'll take him. There he goes. Oh. Easy, easy. Oh man, a good one. Come on in here, baby. Easy. Oh, oh man, I'm about to lose him. Come on, man. Wow. Man, you talk about nervous. I was about to lose him. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Man. Turn this trolling motor off. Wow, that's a good one, man. Trolling these poles on the side and fishing the other side is fun. Never know what you're gonna get. Look at there, 14 inches. 14-inch white crappie. Man, he is a good one. Look how thick and solid he is. They're getting beefy for the winter, ain't no doubt. We'll take it. We should catch one. Should catch at least one out here. Alright. Oh yeah. That should be close enough. Get his attention. Twitch, twitch, twitch. There he is. Come on in here. Oh man, trolling motor's on. He's a little guy. That's alright, he was fun. Pretty little black crappie. Okay, easy, we got you. Oh yeah, he's pretty. He ain't but like, let's see what we got, about almost 9. Later. There we go. Boom! We got you. Easy. Alrighty. Now this black crappie was out in the deeper water. Let's see if we can get him off this. There we go. He might be a keeper. He looks like he's close. He's about 9 3/4. We'll give him another chance. Later. I'm still fishing this spot, so I guess I'll have to fish around my poles. There he goes. There he is. Oh yeah. I think we can get him in. Oh yeah. He's just a little. He might be a keeper, but he's still a little guy. Almost. He just ain't quite making it. About 9.5. Pretty crappie though. Later. Well, look at this. There's a fish. I was tangled and got a little baby crappie. I thought it was going to be snagged, but it was just a little guy. He was hungry, man. He was hungry. Little white crappie. Later. Well, guys, we did pretty good. I thought I'd show the fish to you a little bit. We got a few little ones, but we got mostly good ones. All of them's over 10. This one's 14, this one's 13. Nice. Look how wide that crappie is right there. That's a wide black crappie. Pretty good ones. Even got a bass there. We'll take them. My buddy's gonna be happy. They'll have a good little fish fry out of that. But anyway, guys, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see some more, just hit that subscribe button if you want to, because we're gonna be fishing all winter long. Later. Oh yeah. Oh, a gar. Spotted gar. Why don't you let go of it? He would if he could. There he goes. It come undone. That'll work. There he is. Oh, the bass. The bass. We knew he was around here somewhere too, didn't we? He got a spot on his back. Easy. There we go. Little bitty thing. Yeah. If you know you're getting bites in the shallows, target it. You might just find some more. But I caught a couple up close and I started fishing more in the shallows and started getting a couple more bites here and there. You never know where these old guys are going to be. Oh, look at this. There he is. Up shallow, but it was a bass. Easy. A little bass. Alright, later. Little old crop. Man, well, you're going to catch a little one sooner or later. He's a tiny little fella, ain't he? White crappie. Later.